Very good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good evening to all present in the class. Those who are in US, those who are in India. Good morning. Warm wishes to all present in the class. So we had started the journey of inheritance, and in two classes we could be able to understand so many things about inheritance, right? So today we shall continue the journey. It is the continuation journey. So whatever we have already discussed, I have kept in mind that you are already aware of it. So based on that, I would like to continue the discussion here. So we have discussed what is inheritance and all the important key points about the inheritance. Before that, we in fact completed what is methods, what is class, what is instance variable, what is local variable, static elements of a class, encapsulations, private members, setters, getters. Then we got into the inheritance. Then we understood what is inheritance, extends keyword, parent class, super class, child class, object class, constructor execution, super method call, this method call, super keyword. This keyword we understood, and private members will not be executed. Why constructor will be executed in case of inheritance? Multiple inheritance, why it is not allowed? Multi-level inheritance we have understood. I hope all is making sense to everyone present in the class. All of you? Yep. Uh, So, my dear friends, we also understood one more important part, that what is inherited method, what is overridden method, and what is specialized method. Let me open the code file and I want you to respond on this. Okay. Let me just close this fundamentals. I would like to go back to concept of inheritance. Okay. Any of the classes which we have discussed in the last class. Okay. Tell me, guys. Guys, in the child class, which you can see on your screen, alpha method, is it inherited method, overridden method, or specialized method? If you have understood the meaning, all of you are there with me in the class. How about the display method? How about display method? Display method, is it inherited method? What do we mean by inherited method? Inherited methods are such methods which are inherited in the child class but without modification. Display method, if I am writing once again, am I modifying that? I hope it is making sense to everyone present in the class. All right, guys, tell me one thing. In the cargo plane, how many specialized methods are there? If I say extends, how many specialized methods are there in the cargo plane? How many overridden methods are there in the cargo plane? How about the inherited? How many inherited methods totally? So inherited methods are such methods which are inherited in the child class, used as it is without any modification. They are using the behavior of parent class. That means in the parent class, whatever body and implementation has been given, in the child class, it will remain as it is. Overridden means got inherited, but as per the need of child, you have modified, you have overridden. Specialized only there in the child class, not there in the parent class. All of you, so far, so good. Everyone, great. Wonderful. Let me go ahead here and write one class. I will say here launch launch inheritance 10. Be interactive. The more you are interactive, the more content you will be getting it. That's the rule, right? Interact more, get the more content. You ask for, you will get. I will not mind, or we will not mind teaching you something extra for 1 week if you are interested to learn. Let it be interactive class, okay? Let's go and write some methods here. I'll write here class maybe animal. I have one more here. I'll say here class tiger extends animal. Dear friend, just tell me one thing. Which is a parent, which is a child here? Which is a parent, which is a child? Tiger is a child, animal is a parent. Great. I will write one method here. Which access specifier is recommended to use for methods constructor? If I want this to be a part of the entire project, which access specifier should I use here for a method? Thank you so much for your response. Public. I will say here one method I will write. System.out.println. Animals are required to eat. Okay. Or maybe animals are required to eat. This is the behavior in the parent class. I have told tiger extends animal. After which I will create the reference of tiger type t equals to new tiger. All right. Guys, inside the tiger, do we have inherited methods, overridden methods, or specialized method right now? Inherited method. Now, if I use tiger reference and dot eat, if I call, which behavior will execute parent behavior in the child class? All of you agree on this? See, parent behavior got executed in the child class. Now, as a developer, do I have a privilege to modify as per the need of child class? Do I have that privilege? The answer is yes, I do have that privilege. This is what you need to understand. The next topic is rules to override method in the child class. However, you cannot override. As a child class, after inheriting from the parent, I have 100% right to override as per the need and demand of my class. However, while you override, there are some rules which you have to follow. Rule number 1. Before I even say, I have one more question for all of you. Public to private, which has highest visibility and accessibility? Public has highest visibility. Private has lowest visibility. Nice answer from all of you. While overriding, the first rule says you cannot reduce the visibility of overridden methods. In the parent, what is the visibility, guys? Public. In the child, I will keep it like this. I will say here, tiger hunts and eat. Guys, if I don't specify anything, what is this considered as? Which access specifier? Default. Now, public to default, is visibility getting decreased or visibility getting increased? Public to default, decreased. Now, as per the rule which I have told, can we reduce the visibility of overridden method? Am I getting compile time error here? Look here. See the error, what it says? Cannot reduce the visibility of the inherited method from the animal. See here? Cannot reduce the visibility. Compile is telling the same thing, whatever I have told. All of you present in the class. So I will add one point here. Cannot reduce the visibility of, cannot reduce the visibility while overriding inherited methods. That's the first rule. But if I write protected, will it accept that, guys? Protected also, public to protected. Is it increasing or decreasing? Again decreasing. Is it allowed? Is it allowed? Not allowed. See here, same. But if I write public, no problem. Rule number 1 clear to everyone present in the class? All of you? Same, no problem. Can we increase the visibility? For an instance, I will say here, one method, void, I'll say here, sleep. Whatever is the body, doesn't matter. It's not about system.out.println. I hope by this time all of you are mature enough to decide. Okay. So now I will say here, animal is whatever behavior we have there. Maybe there is a code to convert this to PDF. Whatever code it is. Animal is sleeping. Now, guys, while override in the parent, what is the visibility, guys? What is the visibility in the parent for each method? It is default. I will make it protected. Protected void sleep. I will say system.out.println. I will say here, tiger is sleeping. Tiger is sleeping. So is it increasing the visibility while overriding or decreasing the visibility while overriding? Increasing. Will there be any problem? We can increase the visibility of overridden, inherited methods. There is no problem in this. All of you present in the class? Yes, no. You can make it public also, right? Is there any restriction? Is there any restriction? No restriction. I can increase. There is no issues in this. Is this rule also clear to everyone present in the class? Yep. Can I move ahead if you all may permit? Okay. After which, my dear friends, I will maybe write the same method only. Okay. Or one more method. Let's write it here. I will write here void. Okay. Public. I will say here void running. System dot. See, right now I'm printing on the console system.out.println. Here there is a possibility of 100 lines of important logic. That is a different case which we will see going forward because we are going to develop so many applications and we are going to learn Spring Boot and microservices here. But I'm just printing you to make you understand rules. Okay. Agenda is not to achieve the business logic here. That we will see what business logics we can write. But we are seeing now the rules so that you should be clear with the fundamentals. I hope all of you are aware of this. Okay. I will say here, animal is running. Great, no problem. I will override this. I'm following the rules, no problem. After this, maybe I'll say here, tiger. All right, let me spell it properly. I will say here, animal. All right, running to hunt. Some behavior of my own choice I have given in the child class. Dear friends, please see very carefully, all of you present in the class. I will say here, return 10. If I say return 10, can I keep it void? First question to everyone. Can I keep it void? 10 means what? What type of data? What should I keep here? What is the error I'm getting here? Return type is incompatible of animal dot running. Now tell me, my dear friends, can we change the return type of overridden methods in the child class? In the parent, if it is int, can I make it float? In the parent, if it is a void, can I make it int? So I will say here the primitive return types cannot be changed. Cannot be changed. The primitive return types cannot be changed. Is it clear to everyone? Yes, no, maybe. So basically, the return type, while overriding the method, the return type of overridden methods in the child class cannot be same. Now, Shushmita, you know basics of methods. Do you know basics of methods? You don't know. Do you know basics of methods? You're telling yes. Now tell me, what is the overridden method in the parent class? What is the overridden method in the parent class? I mean, what is the return type of method in the parent class? Void. What is in the child class? Int. So while you override this, can you change the return type? While you override the method, can you change the return type? Running is an inherited method or overridden method in the animal class? Running is in the tiger class. Running is overridden method or inherited method in the no, tiger class? Right now, what am I doing here in the line number 34 to 38 with the running method? What am I doing? Others, could you please tell me what am I doing here? Everyone in the class, I'm overriding. Please get your basics done, okay? I'm overriding. While overriding, can I change the return type? Is the question. Shushmita, could you please answer? While overriding, can I change it? Then, is there any confusion to anyone here, my dear friends? So, what are we learning here, guys? What are we learning here? Rules to override the method. So as a developer, whenever we inherit some of the behavior from the parent class, and if there is any demand in the child class, I do have a privilege to override. But that overridden privilege is there. No, that comes with some rules and regulation. However I want, can I override? However I want, can I override, guys? So there are some rules and regulation I should follow, right? All of you present in the class. That is what we are learning here. Is that clear to everyone present in the class? Everyone? No issues? Great. So we cannot do this. This is fine. I'll do one thing here. Hmm, Something I will write. What to write? Class plane, I will say. Okay, aeroplane I have given there. So plane I can write. Okay. Class fighter plane extends plane. Tell me, my dear friends, which is parent here, which is child here? Plane is parent, fighter plane is child. Great. Thank you so much, every one of you present the class. Uh, I will say here plane type P. excuse me guys, sorry, equals to new plane. After which I will say return P. Return P means what is that I'm returning, guys? Am I returning integer type, string type, float type, double type, or plain type? First of all, can I write here void? Can I write here void? So what should I write here? Everyone, I want your answer from all of you. I would like to write here plain. Done. Wonderful. Any problem to anyone? This is a reference variable. This is the object. Directly object also you can return, but yeah, fine. Plain. Okay, great. Do I have a privilege to override the method? I do have it. I will share public. And let me write it running. And I will say system dot out dot println. I will say here whatever body you want. Tiger. I would like to go here and say tiger is running to hunt. After which I will say maybe I'll say here fighter plane type FP equals to new fighter plane. Fighter plane. Wonderful, wonderful. I will say here return FP. My dear friends, FP is of what type? Fighter plane. How I got? Are you able to see any error? Are you able to see any error here? In the parent return type is what? In the parent return type is what? In the child, what is the return type? Now, guys, are they same or different? Are they same or different? Different. And what did I say? While overriding the method, can I change the return type? No. I said right. You have noted down also. But I'm changing here. Such return type is called as covariant return type. What we call it as? Covariant return type. That means on the return types, if there is any parent-child relationship, it is allowed. On the return type, if it is a parent-child relationship, then it is allowed. Covariant return types are such return types where there is where there is a relationship is a relationship. Now tell me guys, return type in the child class or return method, return type in the parent class, is there any easy relationship exist? Yes, everyone present in the class. Because this is confusing, I am again asking. If you have any silly doubt also, you can ask me right now. I am giving you privilege. In the parent class, the return type is plain. In the child class, the return type is fighter plane. There is no error. Why there is no error? There is a easy relationship between return types. All of you. Last example, guys. Between void and integer, any easy relationship is there? Last example, which there was not allowed. Int and void, any easy relationship, any parent-child relationship? All of you present in the class? Yes, no, maybe. I will write one class here for an instance. I will say some T. Okay. Guys, between T and plane, any relationship between T, class T and plane? So while overriding, can I give it as T as a return type? While overriding, can I give T as a return type? Is that clear to everyone present in the class? All of you? No issues? All good, dear friends? Great. Let's go ahead, my dear friends. One more rule which you need to understand here. Very, very important rule. Okay. I would like to take it from here only. I will say here string type of something color. Okay. String type of name I'll give. In the child we're overriding, I have not given anything. While overriding the method, is it compulsory the parameter list also should be same? In the parent string is there. Okay, let me go and do it in the this thing. I will say maybe string type of food type. Okay. While overriding the child class, did I add that parameter? In the parent eat method, we have one parameter. In the child while overriding, did I add it? But are you getting any error? Are you getting any error? Only one answer correctly here. My dear friend, what is method overloading? What is method overloading? Same name, different parameter. Whenever you override a method with the parameter list, must and should, it should have the same parameter list. Must and should, it should have the same parameter list. If you don't write the parameter list, error is not coming. Why error is not coming? It is that method got inherited, but this is acting like a specialized method. If I write one more method here, void eat. My dear friends, kindly answer all of you present in the class here. Dear friends here, now do we have a eat method without any parameter list in the parent class? Do we have? No. In the child class we have. So eat method without parameter list, is it a specialized method or it is the overridden method? Is it specialized or overridden? Specialized. Those who are telling inherited and overridden on your screen, are you able to see one button, red color, which says leave meeting? On a lighter note, okay? On a lighter note, don't really leave the meeting. Okay, I'll tell you guys here. In the parent, we have a eat method, which is accepting one parameter. Anyone has any issues on that? Anyone has any issues? No. I have a privilege to override. What I'm trying to say is, while override must and should for you, it is a compulsory to have the same parameter list. If you don't have the same parameter list, if you just override something like this will be considered as a specialized method. The moment you say extends animal, the same method got inherited as it is with the parameter list. And if you override in this style, this is not overridden method, this is specialized method. Why this is specialized method? Because anyway that method is there as it is behind the scene. If you're overriding, this is allowed. You're not getting error. You're not getting error because in Java, there is a concept of method overloading, which says that we can have in a class, we can have multiple methods with the same name and different parameters. So this method will stay as it is as an inherited method. And if you write this, this will be considered as a specialized method because we do not have any eat method in the parent class with zero parameters. Such methods which are there only in the child class, not in the parent class, are called as specialized methods. Is this clear to everyone? I mean, to those who knows method overloading concept, those who don't know method overloading, you can rewatch the video. That's a different case. All of you present in the class, I will write here. It is overloaded method of child class, and hence it is specialized method of child class. This point also I have cleared. Yes, dear friends, all of you. Any issues? Great. Let's go ahead. I'm writing private. Let me see how many of you have understood. What we call the method, it contains two parameter. What we call means what? That is this two parameter. That is also specialized method only, Vijay Raju. Do we have any it method in the parent class with two parameters? Vijay Raju? In the child, if you write, that is considered as inherited method or specialized method? Specialized method. As simple as that. Okay. Guys, I'm making it private. In the child, I'm overriding. Which method is that? Okay, sleep method, I'm overriding in the child. Private to protected, is it visibility increasing or decreasing? Private to protected, increasing or decreasing? People who are telling decreasing, on your screen, there is a button, red button. Inside the red button, English words are there. Leave meeting. Hey, which are class you are increasing or decreasing? So while override, can I increase the visibility? Can you everyone leave the meeting now? Because all of you are wrong. Tell me one thing, guys. Private members of a class, do they get inherited? Private members of a class, do they get inherited? So this sleep method, is it getting inherited here? Is it getting inherited the moment you told extends? Now tell me, guys, sleep method which is there in the tiger class, is it inherited method, specialized method, or overridden method? Specialized method. Private members of a class will never get inherited. Is that clear to everyone present in the class? Yes, no, maybe. No issues, all of you. So, guys, digestible these are. As a developer, whenever you inherit from some class, if there is any need arises, you can all override the method. Tick mark. While overriding, however you want, can you override? The answer is no. There are some rules and regulations while overriding. I will repeat, just say yes or no. While overriding the method, can I increase the visibility? While overriding in the child class, parent method, if I override in the child class, can I increase the visibility? Can I decrease the visibility while overriding it? Can I change the return type if it is not covariant? Can I change the return type if it is not covariant? I can change if the return types are covariant. Covariant means there is a parent child, is a relationship between return types. The parameter list must be same as that of the parent class. If I override a method with a different parameter list in the child class, it is considered as specialized method, not overridden, because of the concept of method overloading. Private methods we cannot override because of one simple reason: private members of a class will not participate in inheritance. They never get inherited. Private members of a class will not participate in inheritance. They don't get inherited. Yes, everyone. So can I move ahead? Rules to override a inherited method in child class. Key points added in code file launch inheritance. inheritance.java. There only I have added the key points. I have just given the reference. Okay, now? Yes, no, maybe. There are two things here, guys. Overloading we have, overriding we have. First of all, are they same or different? Are they same or different? Different. Overloading, what will, guys? Methods have same name, different parameters. Correct? Good answers from all of you. Overriding. While overriding, methods will have same name and same parameters or different parameters. While overriding, same parameters. Yes or no? All of you? Overloading means occurs in same class or parent-child class. How about method this thing? Overriding, this concept come into picture. Occurs between parent and child class. Related to inheritance concept. Correct? All of you, is this point understanding? In method overloading, guys, is there any role of return type in the method overloading? Is there any role of return type? Only name and parameter. Correct? So return types might be same or different. Correct? Might be same or different. How about here? Return types must be same. Must be same. Must be same as parent class, or it can be covariant. Correct? Either covariant or must be same. Now here, please see very carefully. It promotes compile time polymorphism. Compiler will decide which method to be invoked during the compile time itself. It promotes runtime polymorphism. But what is runtime polymorphism? You have not even discussed. That is the next topic I will discuss. Promotes runtime polymorphism. But what is that? I will discuss polymorphism. Compile time we have discussed. Runtime I will discuss. Fine, guys, all of you? Yes, no, maybe. Guys, there is one question. Let me see how many of you have understood Java. Can you override a constructor in the child class? Why? Why can't I override? I want answers. Why is important? No. Why can't? First of all, do constructor get participate in inheritance, guys? Do constructor get participate in inheritance? If they are not even inheriting, the concept of overridden, will it come? If they are not even inheriting, the concept of overriding will come into picture. Suresh is telling we can only inherit, we cannot override. Oh, good morning, Suresh. I hope you're doing fine. I hope your life is good. Very good morning, Suresh. Guys, answer me one thing. Do constructor get participate in inheritance? Suresh, I want answer from you. Do constructor get participate in inheritance, Suresh? Hey, what? Sorry, yeah, it's okay. It's interaction. Guys, whatever I say, please take it on a lighter note, on a friendly note, okay? We are friends. Don't treat me like a professor. If not, tomorrow I'll come in tie and coat, brave course, and I will be very strict. Interaction only will not happen. I want to be friendly because I want to teach. I don't want you to be scared to ask the question. Ask me silliest question. After completion of Java, ask me why this curly bracket. I will not mind. But ask. Yes, Suresh, you are right. 100% right. Through super method in the same class, we can access, but it will not get inherited. So since it is not getting inheriting, the concept of overriding only will not come into picture. Everyone is aware of this. Okay, no? Great. Let's take one example here. Class demo 4 I will give. I'll say class demo 5. This is very important. Two key points was left out in the static keyword. I told you I'll give it in the inheritance, right? Everyone. I will say here static integer type of A. After which I will just say here static integer type static void display. I will say A equals to 10 system.out.println A. I'll make it public also. Okay. Public also will make it. Great. I will say here extends demo 4. All right. After which I will create the object. I'll say here demo 5 type D equals to new demo 5. Am I creating the instance of child class or parent class, guys? Am I creating the instance of child class or parent class? Child class. Great. D dot I will say. D dot I will say. Display method I can able to call. Or else demo 5 dot display method I'm able to call. Because static method can be invoked directly with the class name also, guys. Can be invoked. Both ways I'm calling. 2 times it will get called. That's fine. Guys, did I write any display method in the demo 5? No. So one question to everyone. Do static method participate in inheritance? Do static method participate in inheritance? Yes. Nope. I will run this program and 2 times you should get the output 10, 10. 10, 10, 2 times because I'm calling using reference 1. I'm calling it the class name 1. Okay. Anyway, I will write this method once again here. I'm writing it. Dear friends, A inside the demo file, A, did I declare it with the data type? Here explicitly, no. That means static variable also do participate in inheritance. Static variable also gets participate in inheritance. I'm calling it right now. I will give the body alongside one message also. I'll give child class display. This is what I want you to understand. In the interview, they will ask this. Okay. Be careful. I'm getting child class. So can I override the static method in the child class? The answer is no, my dear friends. But it is getting overridden. No. This concept is called as method hiding. Method hiding. It acts like a specialized method. 100% right, Aditya. Dear friends, remember this key point, every one of you. Static method will get inherited in the child class. But if you try to override, then it is not overridden. The static inherited method will remain as it is. This will act like a specialized method. It is not. How? What is the proof of this? Answer me one thing, my dear friends. Answer me one thing. Proof, understand very carefully. Object can create parent type of reference. Any problem in Java? No problem. Right now, D, is it of parent type or child type? Guys, proof, understand, in the interview you can answer. If you could able to answer with the proof, no, they will not reject you. Parent type. Using the parent type, I'm calling display of a child inherited method in the child class. Here also inherited method in the child class only. I will run this method. Object is demo5, guys. Object is demo5 here. Okay, now? No problem. After which, guys, answer me if you are part of my last to last class. Answer me one thing, every one of you. Using the parent type reference, I can call the inherited method of child class. No problem. I can call the overridden method of child class also. No problem. Specialized method, can I call directly? I had given you example of your father and cigarette. Specialized method can we call? Downcasting, but directly we cannot call. Great answer from all of you. Now, guys, if see here very carefully, if it is a inherited method, I will save this. If it is a overridden method, I will go here. I will say demo4. All of you, demo4. What is the reference? Parent type reference. I'm calling display. I will give one difference here. Difference of body here. I will say here parent class display. Output, please see here, guys. I will run this program. What am I getting? Child class or parent class display? Now tell me, my dear friends, is it a overridden method or is it a specialized method? Specialized. Guys, I will go back here. I will say demo5 dot display. Okay, now I will give one gap in between system dot out dot println. Now, guys, see here, I'm creating what object here? Okay, this part is leave it. This part you leave it. Okay. Okay, this part also you leave it. Okay. I will go with object type references only. Okay. I will go with object type references. Anyway, it is considered directly the parent, you might say. Type D2 equals to new demo 5. Okay, now, dear friends, I will say D2 dot display. Guys, demo 5. Am I creating the object of child class or am I creating the object of parent class? Child class. Here the reference is parent type or child type? Parent. Parent type reference and display I'm calling. Child type reference and display I'm calling. Please here. Different outputs we are getting it. All of you? Everyone? So, if it was overridden method, don't you think here also you could have got the same output? Here also you could have got same output. Everyone? Example, guys, let me not make it static for a time being. I'll not make static. Okay, I'll not make static. If you override, see, both the cases will get the same because it is overridden successfully. See, both the cases same. That means overriding method only will get called, right? In reality. All of you? Now, guys, is that the output if it is static? That means, is it overridden method or specialized method of child class? Specialized. All? That is not output, Sushmita. That is just one statement. Okay, now see here. Fine, now? Everyone in the class? So, one answer from all of you present here. One question to all of you present here. Can I inherit a static method in the child class? Everyone? Can I inherit the static methods in the child class? Can I inherit a static method? But can you override? Can you override? We can inherit big, but we cannot override. Is that clear to everyone? Yes, no, maybe. All present? No issues? Allow me just a minute of time. Okay. Dear friends, whatever key points I had given you on the static topic, all of you, if you could be able to remember, in the same key point, do I have a privilege to add these 2 points right now? Anyone, I want you to read out these 2 points, guys. Okay. Let me take it. Static, I have opened it. I'll go back here and I will add these 2 key points here. And I want you to read out these key points. Anyone in the class? Uh, Let's go here and give chance to Aditya. Yes, Aditya, thank you for your this thing. Could you please read out these key points?
Yeah. Static methods do get inherited. We can inherit static methods as we have just seen it, but
Great.
it will act as a specialized method. I mean, whenever we try to override a static method in the child class, it will hide the parent class behavior and it acts like a specialized method.
Is this key points clear to everyone? Could you just read out the entire second key point?
Sure. Whenever we try to override static method in child class, it will hide the parent class static method. It will behave like a specialized method of child class. Overriding would not occur in the child class.
Great.
We cannot override the static method in the child class.
That is the conclusion. So guys, is these 2 points are matching with your summary or with your understanding, guys? Static and inheritance. All of you, this is very critical with respect to interview also as a developer also. Because very often such situations will come. All good, dear friends? Okay. Constructor execution, what we call constructor execution in case of inheritance is done, right? Okay. It is done. That's the concept, Dalip. This is the concept. They will not, that's the rule of Java. One of the rule of Java says that you cannot override static method. And this is method hiding. It is whenever you override the method, it is not acting like override, it is acting like a specialized, and it is dominating the inherited static method. That's it. It is looking like a overridden method, but in actually specialized method trying to dominate the existing inherited method of a child class. Thank you, Aditya. So far, so good, guys. All of you present in the class. Can I go ahead? If you all may permit. Very important with respect to interview. Very, very important with respect to Java developers interview. The most important. Tomorrow from the scratch, I'm going to start polymorphism, runtime polymorphism. By chance, if someone doesn't know runtime polymorphism, upcoming classes, you can stop attending. Tomorrow's class, abstraction, interfaces, and association topic, dependence injection topic, loose coupling. Okay. They are very critical to become a Spring Boot developers. If you don't know them, Spring Boot only you cannot understand. And once in future classes, once you understand Spring Framework, no, if you have been given chance to take interview of someone else, then definitely you will ask interview questions on polymorphism, abstraction, interfaces, loose coupling. Because you will understand by default, as a once you understand the funda of Spring Boot framework, no, what is the base? What concept a Java developer must know to understand Spring Framework? You will only understand. Forget about some experienced developer asking you question. You as a newbie in the Spring Boot in your company, if you have been given to option to take the interview, you will also ask the questions on this OOPS concepts. Why you will understand by default? No, 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 no. No, Daniel. Okay. That too in the child class object it will be created. One of the most important part in the interview also they will ask this guys, which is none other than final keyword. Final keyword. One of the most commonly asked interview questions. Fine, dear friends, all of you. Let's go here and create a class. Launch 12. Inheritance. Final, I will say here. Okay. So that you can understand. Very crucial, guys. Final is something in next 20 minutes I'll discuss, but it is the most crucial part for interviews. All of you are aligned with me. Could you please acknowledge once in the chat? Can I start discussing on this? Okay, great, guys. No problem. I will write one method here. Public void display. Or maybe I will say here fly. Some simple English words message. Okay. By keeping the rules, guys, by keeping the rules, can I override by keeping the rules? I can override. I'm overriding. Any problem in the syntax, guys? No. Understand, guys. I'll make it final. See here one error. Could you please identify the error? The type final cannot subclass the final class plane. Subclass in the sense you cannot make this child of this plane. That means final class in Java do not participate in inheritance. If you want to restrict a class from being inherited, one of the options which you can choose is make the class final. If you make the class final, no one can inherit from that class. Why? Final class will not participate in inheritance. Is that clear? All of you? One key point I would like to add here, guys. Please see here. First key point, final keyword can be applied to a class. Guys, while applying to a class, did I get any error? Is it tick mark? Second, final class will not participate in inheritance. So can you inherit? Can you inherit from a class which is final? Is this tick mark second point? Final class will not participate in inheritance. We cannot inherit from the final class. Final class cannot be parent of any class. Final. All of them are referring to same, guys. Yes, no, maybe. Right. I will not make it final. Okay, let it be there as it is. Fine. I'll go here. I'll not make it final. I'll make this as final. I will not write this for now. I'll make this as final. Guys, in the child class, did I write any fly method? In the child class, did I write any fly method? No, right? I will create the object here. Kindly see here. I will say here, fighter plane. Understand this very crucially, guys. Keep interview in mind. This will definitely be asked in the interview. Okay. Kindly notice here, FP dot. I'm able to call the fly. That means these final methods, are they getting inherited or not? Are they getting inherited or not? FP, I'm using the reference, child type of reference I'm using. Did I hard coded any fly method here? That means it is coming from the parent only, right? It is coming from the parent only. Quickly, let me add one quick payment. I'll say final keyword can be applied to a method. Any problem if I apply to method? Did I get any compile time error? Final methods do participate in inheritance. Are they getting inherited, guys? Yes, no, everyone. That means final final methods will get inherited in child class. Done. Very, very crucial and very, very important part, Aditya. Very, very important part. I will try to override them. Kindly see the error. Cannot override the final method of plane. Cannot, are you able to see here? Cannot override the final method of find to all. This is what compiler says. I'll come back to this. However, here only I have to add however, we cannot. Okay, let me add it. However, we cannot override the final method in child class or subclass. Is that key point also clear to everyone? Is it justified? Is it crystal clear? Yes, Rupan, you're 100% right. Okay. Which are the methods in Java which gets inherited but we cannot override? Which are the methods in Java which gets inherited we cannot override? Final and static. Static also do get inherited, right? Static also get inherited, but we cannot override. So which are the methods in Java which gets inherited, but we cannot override? Static and final. Then the interviewer will ask you, how about private? Then you say private will not get inherited only. Understanding? The overriding concept comes into picture only if you inherit. Will not get inherited only. Yes, Vaibhav. It will just hides, static hides, but in final, you will get an error here. Okay, now? As per the compiler term. Okay. Great. So now next, I'll go here. Okay. I'll go here and make a variable. I'll say static integer type of age of a plane equals to 10, I will say. Or let me make it final. Guys, usually, right now I've told int age equal to 10. I will say age equals to 20. Am I able to change the value of a variable? Name itself variable. The data inside that particular variable will change. Variable. Yes? All of you? Now, guys, I'll make it final. The moment I made it final, see here. The final field cannot be reassigned. Final field cannot be reassigned. That means it will behave like a constant. Constant means such value which will not change. It is a fixed value. Example, the value of pi. Can I change the value of pi? How about if you want to store a data age, can you make that variable final? If you want to make the data age, can you make that every year with changes, right? Can you make age variable this thing? Pi, it is a meaningful for pi, 3.14 value, right? Right now, I'm just giving some example here. That's it. All of you. So I'll go back here and add few key points. For diet, sure. Okay. You're right. Okay. I would like to just add few points here, guys. And I want everyone to acknowledge and be here with me. Okay. I would like to just say final keyword can be applied for a variable. Any compile time error? This point is satisfying? Final variables will behave like constants. That is, we cannot reassign or change the value of final variable. Is that clear to everyone? Yes, no, maybe. How they are different from the regular methods. Whenever you want some of the behavior to be there same in all the child classes, then declare the method as final. That means there is some common behavior which you want all the child classes to be implemented, but they should not have a privilege to override. Go and make that method as final, because that will get inherited in all the child classes, but none of the child class can override them. So it will be fixed behavior for all the child classes. Srini? Are you the same Srini who are part of our previous batch or different? Have you attended my previous batch earlier anytime? No answer. Your teaching is nice. Why I joined again? Oh my goodness. So you have joined this batch once again. Great. I don't know. There are many people who joins last batch also, guys. There were 6 people who had rejoined the batch. I was wondering why. Not something fishy. There are many students who does that. Okay. Okay, guys. Anyway, now final keyword. Is it clear to everyone? Final keyword. Is it clear to everyone? All of you present in the class. So final keyword can be applied to a class, to a variable, to a method. Can that be applied? There are some questions here about the final keyword, which you need to understand. Can that be applied to a static variable? Any error you have got here, guys? Any error have you got here? So can it be applied to a static variable also? No problem. Can that be applied to a static method? Can that be applied to a static method? No problem. I hope I'm making sense to everyone present in the class. All of you. Now, guys, can they be applied to a constructor? Can they be applied to a constructor? What is your answer on that? Can we make constructor as final? It is illegal. Illegal modifier. Illegal. There is no point, and it will have no sense to make it. So syntax wise, it is illegal. All of you present in the class, my dear friends. So I'll add a few methods here, few key points here. Last few key points. I'll say here. Final, okay. Static variables can also be final. Final keyword can be applied to static methods. Final keyword. Okay, this is sufficient. Is this justifying about final keyword, guys? All of you? And final keyword is something which is very commonly asked interview questions. After the first class of inheritance, I have given you some key points. If you could all able to remember, first class of inheritance and today's class of inheritance. These two classes, whatever key points I've given, they are interview relevant key points. Is this point noted down? First class of inheritance. Other classes also important, they may ask, but first class and today's class, these two classes are interview relevant key points which we have discussed in the class. Okay, make sure you are aligned with all these important key points which we have discussed in our classes, right? So guys, tomorrow's class, a very crucial and very, very important topic I'm going to start, which is runtime polymorphism. Runtime polymorphism, theoretically, many of them have tried to explain, you could able to understand. But practically what exactly it is with respect to coding, you should get a clarity. Directly, I'll jump into the code and I'll explain what is happening without even saying any of the words. But next, tomorrow's class, polymorphism, abstract keyword, abstract class, interface, loose coupling, which is association, setter injection, constructor injection, which is dependence injection. So next, these classes are there, no? They are the most important classes for the Spring Framework for your upcoming journey to become a Java developers. So next 4-5 classes which I'm going to take. The next 4-5 classes are the most crucial classes, and we are done with the concept of OOPS. After which I will start with the Lambda expressions, exception handling, multi-threading, collection, generics, maps, enums, annotations, and Java new features alongside Stream API. That will end our core Java journey. Fine. So thank you so much for being with me in today's class. Allow me 2 minutes of time. I will share whatever I've discussed in the chat. Once I discuss in the chat, I will start taking up your questions, even if it is a silly questions. Okay. Actual content already started, Aditya. I mean, DSA, some of the fundamentals of Java is needed because many of them will come from C background, Python background. For them, since I'm teaching DSA in Java, those fundamentals of Java have started. Okay. So maybe till arrays and strings, DSA will start parallelly only. I mean, very soon. Time complexity, space complexity. During the discussion of the array topic, I will start. B is a child of A. How casting works here? It is upcasting. Creating parent type reference for child type object is upcasting. Response entity, it is a REST API. Response entity is REST API. Request body, JSON API. All of them comes under a RESTful services, Susmita. They are RESTful services, okay? Yeah. They are generic. Whatever parameters they are specifying, they are generic. But as RESTful services will be covered. You'll understand what is response entity by default, what is the use of request body. These two things are only there. Okay. That's very crucial and it's a part of our journey. We will discuss that. All right, guys, allow me 2 minutes of time. Let me share these key points and code files. Once I am sharing, I'll be open to take up any of your questions. Okay. lot of that I have discussed, guys, in 1 hour of time and 1.5 hour of time. So make sure every day you guys are revising so that it is not piled up going forward. Okay. So these you need to digest so that the journey will be smooth. Okay, guys, I'm open for your questions. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have no more questions, you can drop from the meeting. If you have something to discuss with me, please stay back and I'm open for your technical, non-technical questions. No question is silly, Rishita. Could you please just say simply what is an easy relationship again? I'm a bit behind on that. No problem. Easy means inheritance. Inheritance, it is recommended to achieve easy relationship. That means, tell me one thing. Fighter plane is a plane. Do we have easy relationship between these two? Fighter plane is a plane. Correct? See here, tiger is a animal. Tiger is a animal. Here I am telling demo 5 is a demo 2. Any easy relationship meaning are you getting it with between demo 5 and demo 4? Any easy relationship are you getting it? No, right? So inheritance, it is recommended whenever you are achieving the inheritance, achieve with some relationship, some links. Don't directly extend everything and anything. I mean, make sure that there is some link whenever you're performing the inheritance. Is a relationship. Animal is a tiger. I mean, sorry, tiger is a animal. Fighter plane is a plane. So whenever you're extending, also try to form is a relationship. That is recommended. And hence inheritance is also called as is a relationship. Parent-child relationship is called as is a relationship. Just understand this very carefully, okay? Parent-child relationship is called as is a relationship. Finish. Could you show a little about what is that? Return type upcasting and downcasting related with memory allocation using simple code. Return type upcasting, downcasting, I have not yet discussed. Polymorphism, let me complete upcasting, downcasting, then we will discuss T, okay? What is the whole purpose of downcasting and upcasting? Downcasting to access the specialized method of child class, upcasting for polymorphism, which we will discuss tomorrow's class. Upcasting, downcasting, we will discuss in the upcoming class, guys. Can you please explain the upcasting with memory map? Everyone is asking about upcasting, downcasting. A little bit of patience, guys. Tomorrow's during the polymorphism journey, I will discuss it, okay? The purpose of upcasting is polymorphism. So I've just told what is upcasting, what is happening in upcasting, why it is useful, why we do have a concept of upcasting, we have not yet discussed, right? We will discuss it tomorrow and after tomorrow's class. I've joined the class today, first class. I've tried to understand and clubs and constructed topics and both the class happening yesterday and yesterday. How important this class will be for clubs and clubs? They are very important. Understand what is class methods, at least fundamentals. If you don't want to watch pattern programming, you can ignore and watch it later. What is class? What is object? Instance variable, methods, method overloading. All those concepts are crucial. Okay. Try to watch it. If one day you cannot finish, at least in a week, you try to finish. Okay, Shushmita. There is no prerequisite, Munazza. Just do one thing. Please watch all the videos which we have covered so far. You can watch it in 1.5x speed. If you want, you can ignore the pattern programming part, Java fundamentals, then start with the instance variable part. Those videos are available in your dashboard. Whatever concepts have been covered, it's already there. We have started the journey from absolute scratch, guys. If you are zero to programming also, there is no problem. We have started from absolute scratch. How programming came on planet Earth. From there, we started the journey. So we have covered everything in a simplified way. You can just watch the previous recorded videos. It is available in your course dashboard once you enroll. Watch it in 1.5x speed and try to reach out to wherever we are reaching in our classes. What is that? Static method key points not getting crystal clear. A specialized method making me confused. Okay, what is the point of confusion? If you could help me, Ankita. Okay, Ankita, listen to me. I want you to answer yes or no, okay? Before I take up other questions. Yes, I've covered Sai Teja. Okay. Okay, Ankita, could you please respond whatever I say? Yes. This is static method, okay? Agree? Do you agree on this? I will comment this. Right now in the demo 5, did I hard coded any static method? No. Using the reference, I'm able to access. If I'm able to access, that means static method is getting inherited. Correct? Agree? So static methods do participate in inheritance. No issues. If I'm calling this d.display, I'm getting the output. I'm getting the output even if I create parent type reference, even if I create a child type reference. Parent type reference I'm creating, child type reference I'm creating. Both the reference I'm creating and calling. And 11, right? If I go here and if I run this, am I getting the output? That means whatever is there in the parent, as it is, it got in the child class. Okay, great. I will uncomment. If I uncomment, if I write a method one more time, usually it is considered as overridden method. Do you agree? Usually it is, but according to me, it is not overridden method. What is the proof? What is the proof? Right now, I'm creating the object of child only. Agree? I'm creating the object of child only. Calling the display method. Calling the display method. If I run this using the parent type reference, what am I getting? Parent. Are you getting the message child class display? Are you getting child class display or parent class display? Parent class display. That means overridden is getting considered or not? For this child type of object, what is the reference type? Parent type reference. Make it non-static. Normal method. I'll make it normal method. Okay. I'll make it normal method. Okay. If I run this, I'm getting child class. So usually using the parent type reference, I can access child class overridden method. Correct? Using the parent type reference, I can access child class overridden method because see, I'm getting the child class body. Do you agree on this? I'm getting the child class body. But however, the moment I make it static, I make it static. The moment I make it static, I'm getting parent class behavior. That means, is it considering this overridden? Is it considering this overriding? No. It is acting like a specialized method. Tell me, as per the rule of Java, if I create parent type reference, can I access a specialized method of child class? Can I access a specialized method of child class? Directly can I access using the reference variable, Ankita? No, directly I cannot access. No. Right now, am I doing any downcasting? No. If I execute, I'm getting parent class. That means it is giving me inherited method behavior here. It is not, this is acting like a specialized method. So only I'm not getting the output which I have written here. But however, if I make child class reference only, see here in this case, after the star printing, I want you to understand this. Child class, I'm getting it here. If I click child class reference for the same object is same. Here it is invoking the inherited method in the child class. Here it is giving you the specialized method. It is acting like a inherited here. Once again, if you write, it is not considered as overridden. It will act like a specialized, which shows that static method you cannot override. If you write it once again, it will act like a specialized method. Fine, huh? You cannot override. It will not act like a overridden. If it is acting like a overridden, if I am using the reference here, you could have got output here, right, as a child, but am I getting output here as a child? No, right? It shows that can you override a static method? Can you override a static method? That is a simple conclusion. Okay. All right. I missed the last class. How we covered access specify? Yes, Saiteza, we have covered. Primitive return types cannot be changed while overriding, but can be auto type cost is allowed, like into to double. No, it is also not allowed, Rajesh. That is also double is also primitive only. Int is also primitive. Rajesh, that is also not allowed. That is also not allowed. Good day, Sushmita. Any more questions, dear friends? I have a question again. Do loops have stack frames? Yes, they do have a stack frame. I mean, if it is a part of method, no. It's anyway inside a method only, they'll get a life. So no, they don't have it. Because any loop you write inside a method only, right? Any loop you write, it will be inside a method only. Not apology, right? Guys, whenever you ask any doubts in the doubt session, no, I have no problem. You can ask any irrelevant question also. During the discussion of the topic, when I'm teaching, if I'm teaching static, that time don't ask about instance variable suddenly. That's it. But once I start the doubt session, no, you ask any silly question on planet Earth, I'm ready to answer. I will not at all mind. 1 second, guys. Allow me. Okay. How covariant type works is a relationship. Dalip, let me allow you to talk because your question looks irrelevant. Dalip, you can talk what you're trying to say. Sepa, Dalit, I opened the file.
Yes, sir. This is, I think, skipped or I properly won't understand how covariant work.
Okay, just tell me if I say A for apple, you should say answer A for apple, okay? Just answer me one thing. What is the return type of running method in the parent?
Why, sir?
What is the return type in the child if I have tried to make it? Int. Is it working?
Yeah, it will work, sir.
Will it work, Dalit?
No, sir, because
Return
it's
type cannot be
the
changed. Return type, if it is double also, nothing can be changed. Only in one case, in the parent, the return type is plain. In the child, return type is fighter plane. It is not allowed. Usually, whenever you change the return type, it is not allowed. In one case, it is allowed. Only in one case. What is that one case? Whatever return type in the parent class you have written, and whatever return type in the child class you have written, if there is a relationship, that means parent-child relationship. Now tell me, plane and fighter plane. Do we have any parent-child relationship?
Yes, sir. Plane is the main parents and fighter plane is.
Now tell me, what is the return type of running in the parent?
Plane, it's a parents only.
In the child, what is the return type?
Fighter plane.
So return types, plane and fighter plane. Any parental relationship is there?
Yes, sir.
Then no problem. See, return type usually understand only one funda. Return type, whenever you override a method, no. In the parent, if it is wide, child also should be wide. In the parent, it is int, child also it should be int. Return type can never be changed. Only in one case, return type change is allowed. What is that one case? Between the return type, if there is a parent-child relationship. Simple.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now?
And yes, sir. And one more thing, sir. Why we using that method hiding? If we already achieving with slice method.
See, it's not about why, that's a rule. I cannot, as per the rule of Java, you cannot override static method. If you try to override static method, it will act like a specialized method.
Okay, sir.
You cannot override the static method in the child class. If you try to override, it will behave like a specialized method. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
I'm calling on behalf of Yasman.
One more questions we have. When we create object to the child class, which class is loaded in the class loader? Parent class or child class? Child class and parent class both, Sharif. Because extends keyword is being used, no? So that other class reference is also there. So that class also will be loaded. Is there your plan of action about immutable class? Very, very important class TR. Immutable string class during that time I will tell you. Such a class, immutable strings. Such a string which cannot be changed once it is created. So during that time I will discuss, okay? Any more things to be discussed, please let me know. You ask silliest question on planet Earth on doubt sessions, I don't mind. Guys, whenever I say leave meeting, all of that is just on a lighter note, in a joke, lighter note, okay? But whenever you have silliest question of Java, don't worry to ask in the doubt sessions. In between the class, sometimes I will say don't ask, because it will disturb the flow of class, and anyway that will not be the relevant topic to even answer in between. That's it. But in the doubt session, you ask whatever you want. You ask me day one, why did you say transistors in the semiconductor technology? That also will answer. I don't mind. Okay. When there is a static block in both child and parent class, which class is class loader, which class execute first? Very good question, Sarif. Which class will be loaded? Based on that, that class static will be executed. Example, I will write this here, system.out.println. I will say here static of parent. Okay. I'll go back here. I will write this static in the child also. Okay, now based on which class is getting loaded first. Static of child. I will say static of child. Let me just execute this. What are you getting? Static of parent, static of child. Fine now. Hello. Is it clear, Sarif? Any more questions, dear friends? Can I explain now? I've explained. No. First, this will be loaded. See, static block when it will get executed, Sarif. Static block when it will get executed? During the class loading. Agree? During the class loading. Agree? Huh. So when you're telling to load this class while creating the object, it is by default extending parent. So before loading this class, first plain class will be loaded, followed by this. Since first plain class is getting loaded, plain class static method is static block is getting called. Then the fighter plan will be loaded. Fighter plan static is getting called. As simple as that. Any more question, dear friends? In inheritance, normal method overridden static method hiding, doing the same kind of task? No, Rupan. Because in the static method, we cannot override. No. Normal method, we can override. So first of all, they are not even same. If can you override static method, Rupan? Is it acting like overridden method or specialized method? Specialized. So normal method you can override, right? Using the parent type reference, if you have suppose understand this, okay? See here, we do have, where is this? I guess this is the case. Okay. Suppose there is a normal method also. I will write here normal method, public void show method I will write. Okay. Normal method it is. System.out.println. I'll say here show of parent. Okay. I will write it again here in the child. Okay. Show. I will go here. Parent type reference I'm invoking. Okay. I am thinking that show. See here. Show of child, I will say. It's show of child. Okay. I am thinking that both the methods I have overridden, is my mindset. I'm thinking whatever body I have given here, that will be executed. But when I run it, for show method, child class behavior I'm getting. But for the display method, I'm not getting child class method. I'm in illusion I could able to successfully override. But in reality, is overriding happening here? Rupan? So that is the reason I have done this topic. Okay, now? If a class with the main method also have a static block, then that block will execute first. Yes, Vaibhav. And we have discussed that also in that class of static. Okay. I have shown also. You can watch the video. When we have an instance variable in the parent class and in the child class, we change the value in the child class. When we call super.instance variable, which value will get parent will you will be able to see parent instance value. Super keyword means parent instance value, Sharif. But they are relevant and logical questions, but good. Good, you could able to think that way. If you're able to could think that way, that means you are understanding the concept. Very happy to know. You're getting instance of child. If you're getting instance of child, that means there is no memory which is occupied of the parent. In the heap memory, maybe the parent object is not ready. If object is not ready, there is no life. So only you're getting the behavior of child in that case. Sharif. On the heap area, maybe there is no memory for the parent. Only memory which got created is for the child. And if you're trying to access, only you're getting as same only. Understanding? If you have already created the object of parent also, create the object of parent also and have a parent instance value. And then try to access using the super keyword and let me know what is their output, okay? Because according to me, that should not happen. Int is a type of sum x equals to 10. Okay, now? I will go here and say int is a type of x equals to int is a type of x equals to 20. If I try to print system.out.println x, okay, let me print x. Oh, it is static. Okay, sorry, my bad. I'll go ahead and print x system.out.println x. Okay. Let me just run this. I'm getting 20, which is child. I'll go here. Both I'm printing at a time. See here. I'll say super.x. Super.x. I'll go here. See here. 10 you're getting, no? Parent only you're getting, no? Parent only you're getting, no? Sharif. Are you there, Sharif? Is this your doubt? Or you want to talk to me? I'm getting correct only, no? Sharif, please tell me. You are not audible. No, you are not audible. No, can anyone hear Sharif? No. Okay. Oh, or maybe you're trying to say, Sharif, you're trying to say that maybe you'll not redeclare. Is that the case you're trying to say? You'll not redeclare. You'll use the existing parent variable. That means you're trying to say that I will not redeclare. I will give my own value. If you don't declare, remember this, Sharif. If you didn't declare, it is not the parent object. It is a child X which is getting created. Super will not even come into picture here. See what happens here is on your heap memory, you are creating the object of demo 5. Demo 5 object is created. Demo 5, right now you may think no variables are there. In reality, actually one variable is there, X. Why X? The moment you say extends, that got inherited here. So it is integer type X which is getting created. So on the X, memory is allocated. Are you getting it? Yes, no, maybe? In that case, whatever value you give here, that is a value here. That's it. So whether you print however you want, you will get the same value. So let me just go here. And okay, I will just print it in both the ways. According to you, you are getting same value, right? Same only because only one value is there. No, only one value is there. Correct? So that's correct only. That super keyword, whatever I've told, that will come into picture only if you have a re-declared the variable. This case, it is one memory. How many times for X memory allocated, guys? How many times memory? Only one X is there. Only one value you have assigned. So output will be when, whether it is super or directly. Super keyword funda is like if you redeclare the same variable in the both parent and child. Understanding, huh? Hmm. Can you explain the specialize? Can you please explain the specialized method concept? Del, I have already discussed that in the first class of inheritance. I want you to watch that since it is a first class to you. But since you have asked, I would like to say specialized method means such methods which are there only in the child class and not there in the parent class. For an example, I'll go here. Okay. In the aeroplane, we have landing. Okay. Suppose in the aeroplane, I don't have landing method. In the passenger plane, I will write. In the cargo plane, I will write it. Now tell me, landing method, who's the parent of cargo plane? Who's the parent of cargo plane? Right now, I'll give it as aeroplane. Who is the parent of cargo plane? Aeroplane. Del, are you there? Who's the parent of cargo? Since it is a first class, I'm telling you, but please watch previous videos. Do you know parent child Del? Or Munazza is your name, I guess. Do you know parent child? This is a parent, right? In the parent class, do we have landing method? In the parent class, do we have landing method? In the parent class, do we have landing method? Where is the landing method in the parent class? Do we have any landing method? I want you to watch all the videos from the scratch, Munazza, if you could do it. Is it possible for you to watch all the videos? There is no landing method. Such methods which are there only in the child class and not there in the parent class are called as specialized method. We have discussed this already. Those who have come for the first time in today's class, directly don't try to understand. I request you to watch all of that which we have already covered. Okay, whatever we have covered, if you have watched, it will be crystal clear to all of you. But since you have asked, I will tell you such method which are there only in the child class, not there in the parent class, are called as specialized method. Fine, huh? Int is a type of double x in the return express int x and double x. Add 4 comma 4. R4 comma. We have discussed that already, Sharif. We have already discussed that. Are you part of my method overloading classes? We have discussed, no? Why are you asking again? See here. I'll open this. Not this. I guess this. Please tell me. Similar things we have discussed, no? See, 3 integer values I am passing. Do I have a method which can accept 3 integer values directly? No. Similar only we have discussed, no? Do we have a method which can accept 2 integer values directly? This is also eligible, this is also eligible. So compile, see here. If I go here, what compiler is doing? Compile time error. Because both of them are eligible, right? This can also hold 2 integer values. This can also hold 2 integer values. Correct? And now your doubt would be, what if both of them are double? And that time if I pass both integer values, error is not there. Because at least it will give you a preference to this. At least it has one integer value. But if this is the case, then both of them have 1 int, 1 int. That means both of them are eligible to hold both the integer values. Then it is ambiguity to compiler and compile time error, as discussed in method overloading concept. Okay, now? Got it? I request everyone to watch what we have discussed earlier. It will be great help for me and you both to go ahead in our classes. Okay, watch it in whenever if you want to watch 2 times, no, watch it in what do you say, 2x speed also, no problem, as a revision. Like a 1 hour class can be finished in half an hour. Okay, I'll close this part. Why I'm viewing my name as a TR? Is it done by Telesco or Zoom? Hey, it's Zoom TR. You can change your name in the Zoom. It's your Zoom, not Telesco. It's your own Zoom. In your own application, you have given Zoom name, you have given TR. So I'm able to read TR. In your Zoom, you change it. I can see your full name. It's your fault. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being with me in today's class. We'll meet again tomorrow and start the journey of a runtime polymorphism, which is the most important topic. And also, if you don't focus, slight confusing. Okay. So we'll meet tomorrow again, exactly at 7 a.m. and continue the journey with polymorphism, runtime polymorphism or true polymorphism, upcasting, downcasting. What is the purpose? What happens there? Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Again, we'll meet tomorrow at 7 a.m. Indian Standard Time. Thank you, every one of you. See you in the polymorphism class.